Good morning, everybody. Okay, we are not live. It says we're live, but we're not really. Good morning, everybody. So, yes, okay, we are not live. Yep. Good morning, everybody. How are we all doing today? It's a Friday morning. Weekend's about to hit us, which is good. Might take a little break from gaming, but who knows? But today we are going to go back into a Medieval Dynasty. So hopefully we can remember what we were doing and how to do it. So let's dive in and get going. All right, all right, all right. Okay. So, yep, we're going to dive straight into Medieval Dynasty and see where we were at. Oh, I can't remember which one it is. I think it's this one that I was doing for the stream. I don't remember. It's been a couple of weeks since I even played it. I was playing it at my daughter's place, I think. And that's checking a few things out. But this one, we are loading up. So okay, here we are. Let's have a look at the map. We've got a few things on. Well, let's have a look at our town. We only have one person in the town, so that must be the female I am wooing. We only have the two houses, the woodshed, and the hunting lodge. Nobody's in the hunting lodge because there's nobody there. No instructions on what to do at the hunting lodge. So we don't have a hunter there. So there we go. We better, no assignments. So we want some meat. Is one of the things that you need to do to feed your villagers, because we're taking this village nice and slow and not doing too much with it. Well, doing a lot with it, but slowly, but not building it up too fast. Otherwise, you just can't keep up with everything. So there's a lot of gathering of stuff and things that have to be done in order to do that. So I'm just setting the levels now of what I want done for the hunter when they come by, when I get a hunter. And we've got 10 there, 10 there, 10 there, and 10 there. So we also need to get our farm. Oh, I've already done 10, so that's okay. All right, for now. All right, we can go 5 there and 5 there. There we go. The hunting is set. What get out of there? What have I got to put? She's on doing the logs for me at the moment. Okay. So in the woodshed, how much? What have we got her going? Yes, we have her doing firewood and logs. Okay. And how many? She's got 14 axes, so that's fine. So that's what I've got her doing, is the logs. So we must be organising that. So we have to make sure we've got enough food. There is only me and her. I have to check in the settings. I'm not sure what I did, if if I change settings that I might have to change back for this game. Let me just have a quick look at all settings. No, not those settings. Controls. Oh god, I don't change them at all. And I don't change the keybinds. Nope. Gameplay and settings. Okay. Alright. Okay, must be these settings here. Customize the game settings. Of course. Of course. Got the unlimited carry weight poisoning. The unlimited stamina. Fast crafting, fast building. Stop stuff from spoiling. I just want to make sure I haven't changed any settings that on my other games that I didn't change it here. That's okay. That's all good, all good, all good. That looks all good, so we will go back to the game. All right, here we go. It's winter time already. Winter time already. We have 2 houses. We need to make sure she's got enough food. Otherwise, she'll get cranky with us because she's hungry. So because we have no food storage yet, it should all be in her crate. Yes, she has dried meat, she has water, and she has some firewood, which is all she needs right now. Do I have any other stuff that I need to give her? No, because I need that as well. I can put that bucket of water there because I don't use that water. Okay. I've got plenty of rot. Cool. That means I've been doing that. Okay, we have cabbage and carrot seeds and beetroot seeds. We might have to start a small little farm that we can keep going. And oats, rye. Okay. Back to talking to Unicast and have at least 15 tiles of field. So that means I have to start the farming. 15 tiles of field. So where am I going to put? Where am I? Where am I going to put my farm? Is the question. I might put my farm up here somewhere. And then work around it. I put the barn and everything up here when I get to build the barn. Yes. Okay. All right. Okie dokie. All right. Okay. Let's put the 15 plots of farm here. Are we? Building and then farming and a plot. Okay, we want 15 plots, 5 by 5 square. Come on. Place it down. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. And we go that way. Why won't you move? Because I'm pushing the wrong button. Wrong button. There, 5. I only want 5 by 5. There we go. 5 by 5. Also, cool. Yep, we know about the fields. Yep, can help up on one different. Get plenty of plant types, agriculture, gathering vegetables and harvesting grains. So, yes, we shall So now we have to hoe them. Do we have a hoe? Right. Now I've got to remember. Uh-huh. I for inventory. At least that helps. Tools. Do I have axes, arrows, shovels? We don't have a, yes, no, that's a stone axe. We don't have a hoe. We don't have a hoe. All right, we need to make a hoe. Tools, can we make a hoe? We can make a hoe. No, that was an axe. Charm, she made an axe. You don't want an axe, you want a hoe. Oh my God. A hoe. That's what you need. That's what you need. Yes, now we need to equip it. Equip the hoe. Where are you? Ho, 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 ho. Stone axe. We will put it in number 7. There it is, number 7. Okay, gotcha. Number 7, and we need to hoe these fields. And the one in the corner, come on. Thank you. And then we go that way. Yes, that's right. Go there. That's it. That's it. That's it. Oh, I don't know if I actually have enough fertilizer yet. I don't have a barn to make the fertilizer. I might have to go and buy the fertilizer. Right. Come on. Being winter time, it's cold too. Yes, it's cold here too. It's very, very cold, cold, cold. So, yeah. All right. Okie dokie. Coolie coolies. All right, all right, all right. Come on. All right. Good, good, good. Really, it says you only have to do the one, but we're gonna make the field anyway because we need the. Oh, we now have a food storage unlocked, so we could build that. Do I have any fertilizer? Is the question. I don't know. I know I have seeds. But do I have any? Yes, I do. I have 15, so that's good. I can do some I can fertilize. Okay. Do I have? No, I don't have the bag. The bag equipped. Simple bag. We'll put that in number 8 for now. And number 8. So we need to fertilize it first. No, we don't want an orchard. Why are you bringing up an orchard? It's got fertilizer equipped. All right, we will fertilize. Got to fertilize it all. Not just any. Come on, all of it. That's it. That's it. Fertilize it. Come on. Oh, why are you just being so difficult today? Just go around in circles and fertilize it all. Come on, don't be difficult. Don't be difficult. Got to get used to the game thing, the game controls since I haven't played it in a couple of weeks. Yeah, come on, that's it. Good, good, good. That's it, that's it. Yep, nearly done, nearly done. Come on. I don't want that. I don't want that. I want that. Fertilize it. Oh, okay. You don't have any more fertilizer left. Nice one. Okay, go back to hoeing. I'll hoe what we can and plant what we can, and I'll have to get some more fertilizer. Made a mess of that. We didn't do it in a row, so yeah, it's going to look like a weird plot until I get some more fertilizer. It is. All right. There. Oh, we got the barn now too. Cool. We need to build that barn so we can make more fertilizer. That will be the plan. All right. Okay, so now we need to equip the bag, which is 8. And we need to go to the field. See here, we have carrots we can plant. We have no fertilizer left. Carrots are all we can plant right now. We have 15 carrot seeds, so all right. And the task is only for, you have to do this for one plot is all you need to do for the task, but I've wanted to get my farm going. So we will, we have, yep, the new quest is done. And now I have all those buildings I need to construct. The barn will be the first one. And the barn and the food storage. And so, yeah, so hopefully my woman friend over there is actually cutting me a lot of logs because I'm going to need them. That's for sure. I'm definitely going to need them. So, yeah, cool. Also, we are getting moving, but we don't want to build. We do want to build those buildings, but we don't want to move and build too fast, because otherwise it just means that you've got a lot more people to feed and take care of, and it just makes it harder in the long run, because you've got to make sure you've got enough food for everybody and water for everybody, and it gets out of control if you build it too fast. I am going to need a couple of people, probably one more house, so I can put 2 more people in, have a couple of hunters and woodcutters, because they're basically what we need to build these houses. But she's going to be full of all the logs. See, she can't fit many logs in here before it runs out. So I definitely need storage for all of that so that she can continue her job. Let's have a chat with her, because I think she's my is she my romantic one? Yes, a little. Okay, romance. So let's romance her. How are you doing, beautiful? I don't have anything for you, so yes. How are you doing, beautiful? You can't do that one. I never felt love like that before, and it scares me, but I'd rather spend my whole life living in fear than to draw even one more breath without you as my wife. You can't ask her that yet because you don't have 100% affection. So we have someday that the king can tell the future. Some say that the king can tell the future. You are so caring. I'm sure you're going to be a great mother. You are very sophisticated. I like that. I might go with that one. 4. You're very sophisticated. I like that. If affection went down, we both know I'm not. So you do. Hi, Christy. How you doing? Thank you very much for popping in and saying hi. Yeah, we're doing a medieval day today. And see how we go. As Palia is doing open beta today, so it will be quite frantic and full over there. All right, so that actually put our affections down, so we really didn't want to do that one. How are you doing, beautiful? Sorry, I need some time to think. Well, there we go. We stuffed it for the day. We can't romance her anymore today. All right. What else? Okay. Farewell. Get back to work. All right. Have a good day. Get back to work. I would like to see what oh, it doesn't tell me. Well, she's on there. What let's see if we can go here and have a look. I want to see what skill level she's at. Okay, so she's got 3s across the board. So yeah, she is sort of the one you would pick for your wife because she's can go through all different the main schools. Oh, you're still tired, Christy? Yeah, I guess sometimes your body just makes you feel like you've got to sleep or you've got to rest. It does that to you just so that you have to and don't have a choice. Okay, so I have decided I need another building, another house. So we need to build another house. Where am I going to put it? Where did this house goes this way? So we could and I put a road up that way, or I could always take the road down. That's fine. I think this house is in the wrong spot. It doesn't need to go back to back. I could put a house on this side. Let's see if I can build a road up here. Oh, I've already built a road here. Put it on this side of the road, yes. We will put the house for now, a new house. We need to put a new house here. And we'll put it on this way. Okay. House. We need to build another house. House. All right. Come on, you can build. Why? There we go. No. There you go. The house can go there. And we have a hammer. So we'll oh, you're in the way. Get out of the way. There. Right. We've got 8 out of 12 logs. We're going to need more logs because do I want to change it to stone? What did I do the other house with? No, just the wattle. We can upgrade it to stone later. I'm just not sure whether the wattle is easier to do because you need lots of logs. Oh, no, we're not changing the house. You can actually build the house. Hello, Eloise. Oh, that's okay, Eloise. No problem whatsoever. Thank you for coming by. Today we are doing Medieval Dynasty. Have you seen... Do you play Medieval Dynasty or have you seen Medieval at all? It's not a bad game, and later on this year it's actually coming out with multiplayer. So now's a good time to get yourself familiar with Medieval because, yes, I'm not sure how the multiplayer is going to work yet. Hopefully I will get to test it, so we shall see. But it's not a bad game. It's a cozy game. No to both. Well, have a good look. Hopefully you might like it. It's another cozy game. It's got farming and it's got building, and you got to build your own community type thing. And it's got farming and it's got hunting and it's got quests that have to be done. I have to go and talk to the man for the quests as well as build these houses. Yeah, just check it out. Before I found Dinkum, this was my go-to game. And I thought, well, since it's coming out with multiplayer this year, I will get in and, do some streaming of it and let people know what it's like on how to do things. You can customize the game to suit yourself. So you can play it any way you like. And very, very easy, hard, simple, whatever. No worries, but it's not coming out until Medieval till later on in the year anyway. And it's not an expensive game, so that's all good. I've been playing it for quite some time, but I thought I'd start a new one for streaming. Not like Parlia, I can't just press the shift button and run. I have to hold the shift button down on this one. And I need to drink. I need water. But yeah, it's quite a good game, and I mean you can take it at your own pace too. He needs to eat as well. But I mean I have done a little video on how to customize the game to suit your own needs, and gone through the customization panel. So yeah, you can make it as hard or as easy as you want, and I just suggest you customize it to however you want to play. That's what it's there for. I always customize it rather easily to start with when I start a new game, because I'm hopeless. As you can see with Parlia, I'm hopeless at doing a lot of things. It's all good, but yeah, it's been out for a couple of years now, but they're doing a lot more new things to it this year, so it's worth taking another look at it. I will be streaming Parlia again, but not until next week. I go back to Dinkum on Monday. Probably Monday and Thursday will be Dinkum. Yeah, I'm bad. Well, this game you can have it so that you don't die. You can have it that you get little damage. You can have it so that you could, it just depends on what level you want to play it. So yeah. We need to find Unigust. He is the marker at the top. And we need to talk to him to finish off that little quest there. Here he is. There we go. We'll talk to you. Here, the very, very long-winded story, this one. Hello, Unigos. Long time no see. Hello, son. Long time indeed, Resmia. How have you been? Great. I met Weldron recently. I'm glad. Seems that you're following the path of Lordan's past, just like you wanted to. I do. That's why I'm here, actually. I wanted to ask you about Kestrel. Oh, so you've heard about her? Yes, Weldron mentioned her, but nothing else. Not my story to tell, he said. Unighost? That's really strange. Why would he say it like that? Strange indeed. Kes, I mean, she was a part of the pack, and that would be it. Yes, I know, Eloine. I hope you get over it pretty quickly. I think AJ had one too this morning. They're not very good things. Touch wood. I have not had one for quite some time. I do know what they are like, though. Your attempt at being casual seems like you're having a stroke. Oh, I like that. Okay, yeah, you're right. Oh, sorry, I just wasn't prepared for that topic. For her topic. For her. You see, Kestrel was... I remember the day we met. Me, Lorden, and Sambor. We're coming back from one of the missions. It was truly spectacular. Heist, ruse, battle, revolution, failure. Long story short, we were forced to take a shortcut through the river and lost most of our equipment in the process. Our mounts as well. After a few days of roaming the woods, we've come across a small village where we were way too exhausted to even think of trying something elegant. My words are not comprehending today. So we decided to just take the horses from the stables and leave some money behind. Listen. So we did just that. We started riding the horses out of the village in a hurry when we suddenly heard a loud whistle. Horses stopped in place immediately, as if they were enchanted. Lorden fell off. Samba was kicking the horse with his strength, but it wouldn't even budge. And then we heard her voice. Listen, if you boys want to keep your peckers and heads attached to your bodies, you will get off my horse and start running. I looked behind me and saw the most beautiful woman I've ever seen holding a bow, with an arrow pointed right at my eye. At that moment, your uncle managed to get off the ground, pissed as heck, and started giving her a piece of his mind. So she moved her bow a little and released the arrow. She shot him. Without a blink, me and Samba almost died from laughter. What? Why? That was the first and pretty much only person that we've met who made Lorden look like a fool, a child even. The sight of Lorden bleeding and us laughing at that must have been the strangest thing. She surely thought that we were some kind of loonies. I'm certain that she did. The storyline is very, very long-winded, very, very long-winded. So, and that is the storyline all the way through. So, yeah, it goes, we ended up spending the whole day together. She tended to Lorden's wound, who didn't say a word to her this entire time, and me and Sambo were basically begging her to join us. When we explained our mission to her, which we haven't done ever before to a stranger, she said yes, just like that. There wasn't even a pinch of fear in that woman. Bravest soul that was ever born. Listen. Her only condition was that we take all of the horses. She didn't have any family besides those animals, and family shall never be left behind. There was 5 of them. Some might call it coincidence, the other destiny. The 5th was for Walrad, correct? Indeed it was. The steed's name was Burr, which makes it totally fitting to his future owner. Burr was carrying our bags for almost a year before he got himself a rider, and those two became best friends. I'll tell you that. But getting back to Kestrel, Lorden didn't like her at first. Only time I've ever seen him insecure like that. He didn't put a spell on her with just a glance, like every other woman, so he resented her for it. Listen, for a while at least, because soon everything fell into place. Sun always rises in the east and sets in the west. No way to get around that. Same thing was with Lorden. He always got what he wanted, and that was to be admired and desired. She didn't have a chance, really. They were together, Kestrel and Lorden. Well, it started as a fling, but isn't that how every love starts? Soon they became inseparable. If I didn't know Lorden so well, I'd say she changed him, but he didn't change. He couldn't. He just enjoyed his new game, a relationship. Even Sambo realised it at some point. Everyone did, except Kestrel. Listen. You mean love like family, right? Oh, hang on. I read that first. You mean Lorden soon became bored with this game, like with any other. So he went back to seducing and having fun with other women. But now there was another challenge for him, another thrill of keeping it a secret from Kestrel. It was painful to watch, really painful, especially when I loved them both so much. You mean loved the family, like family, right? Resmia, I've loved Kestrel from the moment she pointed that arrow at me. Never stopped, but I've always been shy, and living in Lorden's shadow only worsened that, so I kept it to myself for years until I didn't. What do you mean? We started having an affair. So you betrayed Lorden? Nothing is black and white, dear Resmia. You certainly learn it with age. We all live in infinite shadows of grey. But yes, that's undeniable. I've hated myself for it, and I hated him for hurting the love of my life, for making me lie to her and keep his dirty secrets while I had one of my own. It was exhausting, to be honest, but I couldn't stop. I couldn't lose her, and she couldn't stop loving him as well. I'm not judging you, Unigost. That sounds excruciating. That's not the end of the story. It all went downhill when she got pregnant. I couldn't eat or sleep. I started distancing myself from her. The unknown was killing me. Was Lorden the father? Did I lay with a woman carrying another man's child? Oh, maybe it was mine, or I wasn't going to raise it, but instead live as his uncle in a lie. Hey, Doxy Mum, how you doing? Thank you very much, Doxy Mum. I hope you're enjoying the Medieval Dynasty. We shall continue. But instead live as an uncle in a lie, like a coward. I had the darkest of thoughts rushing through my mind at this time. I still blame myself for it. Did I wish it to happen? Wished what? The baby was stillborn. I wanted to die with it on that day. But I felt relieved at the same time. What kind of person feels relieved in a situation like that? When Lorden left the room, I wanted to see its eyes. I wanted to be sure, to finally know what to feel. She didn't let me. I joined Lorden in his grief. We drank and cried all night. I was pretending to be just an empathetic brother, but I was a scum with a grief of his own. Listen. This child's little body was burned in the morning. I couldn't get back to being with Kestrel after that, and neither could Lorden. So she lost 3 of her men on that day, all consumed by flames, blown away by the wind as smoke and dust. Unighost, I'm so sorry. I had no idea what you've been through, what you all have been through. You have nothing to be sorry for, my child. I was trying to tell you that from the very beginning. Don't envy the lives we lived. We were trying to do some good, to make some change, but we were not heroes, and we were still paying the price of it. I need to see her, Unighost. You said that all of you ended up in the valley? I don't know where she lives. She didn't want to be found. Not by me, so I've never looked. But I'm pretty sure that Sambol knows. You can try with him. That's what I'm going to do then. Rasmir, if you see her, tell her that never mind. Be well. All right, so yeah, that means we have another quest where we have to go back and talk to Sambol. And we completed that quest, yes. So we still have lots of buildings to do. So we need to go searching and collecting all the stuff we need to make these buildings. Because we need another house to help get some people in to help us out with some more buildings. And let's just check out what's going on here. These people. Ooh. They've got some pretty good skills. So, yeah, see all the skill levels are at the top. Alt key shows it. So she has excavation of 3, hunting 3, farming's 2, and diplomacy is 3. That one's has 3 in production. Him over there has 3 in hunting and farming. So it just depends on who we actually want in the village first. Maybe I should start romancing some of these girls too. Oh, what was her levels like? 3. Oh, no, she's a bit too low in the skill levels, and so we'll stick with the one we got. We'll be, we won't be greedy. We won't be a flirt, and we'll stick with the one we've got. But we do need probably more stone and sticks and stones, and what else do we need? We need sticks and stones and straw, which is down here. We should get on the way back to the village. Got to pick up the stones and the straw, because we'll need that for the roofing. So yeah, it's actually this game, you do have to go out and you have to actually get a lot of the stuff yourself at the beginning, and then as you build your town, they actually will grab, collect it all for you, and whatever, you can make it so that they collect it all for you, and you can just run along and do all the quests. So yeah, and I tend to I leave it so that they can do I build it up so that they can actually do that, and you can run along and get all the quests. I do the storyline, because that actually helps you with the quest. I am going the right direction, Char. No, I'm not. I'm going in the wrong direction. Turn around. That way. You want to go that way. So, yeah. But, I mean, like I said, you can play the game however you like it. So you could build your town really quickly and get all the people in really quickly. I found that once I did that, because I did do that back in the early day as well, I did do that, and I found that it was hard to keep up with all their food and water because they have to build their skills up as well to be good at it, to get, you know. At the moment, it's really cold. Yes, it's making me actually feel cold. You get 3 days. We're on the first day of winter. There's 3 days of winter. There is also a setting so that you can choose to either freeze and the temperature actually affect you. But I have chosen for it to not freeze my ass off. Because you do die in this game. So yes, I chose to do the setting the anti-freeze, so that I do not freeze in the winter time. But I still have to eat. I still have to have food and water, which, you know, sometimes can be a pain, trying to feed and keep food and water up for yourself when you're running around and building and all the rest of it. So I wonder how she's going with logs. We may have to chop some trees down to help out and get some more logs if I don't change the building to stone. Because if you have the patience and go around and collect all the stone to do your buildings, then later on when you get storms and things come through, you won't have as much damage as what you do with the basic building. I do like to prefer to do the buildings in stone, but you can also upgrade them later on. It just, you know, more resources. It costs more resources to do so. Yeah, he has very limited clothing at the moment. Let's see if I have any warmer clothing. Clothing we have here. No, he has no extra clothing, so he just has to make do with what he's got. He doesn't have any extra clothing yet. But you do pick clothing up around the place with the wagons and things like that are left on the side of the road. There's no wagon here this time, so it hasn't spawned back in or spawned in yet. I hate being cold too, trust me. You know, I would be doing some, maybe when the summertime comes, I will do, you know, a couple of nighttime streams, but at the moment it's just too cold, way too cold for me. I mean, I have been braving it the last week, you know, playing Parlia at night, but it's really freezing me. And even today is very cold for me today. I'm thinking of actually putting a heat bag on. It's cold for today. Don't know why. It's not, you know, gonna rain or anything like that yet. But it might be. It's might not as sunny outside today, so I'm going through this rather quickly and not just stopping and picking up all the stone. Because yes, it's mundane work, but we need to build our village. And I have up there, I have the next quest is to construct the barn, construct the resource storage, construct the food storage, construct the well, and construct the workshop. It's that's in Fahrenheit. I can have a quick look at my phone and see what temperature it is right now here. Where are we? We have... it doesn't want to tell me. Oh, yeah, it's actually 14 degrees. So it's not really, really cold today. But for some reason, my body is telling me it is really, really cold. And I guess that is what I have to go by. And my coffee is really, really hot. Because it's in a thermal mug, and it's really, really hot. Pick up some more stone. We may be able to change the building to stone and see how we go. And get her... I better collect all the wood, because she can only put a certain amount of wood in the box, and then she doesn't do any more work. So I have to make sure until I get the resource storage built, which will be the next building I think I'll have to do. Until I get the resource storage built, I have to keep emptying it. Like, she's at 49.9 kilos and it only goes to 50. So she doesn't get many logs done that way, does she? The next building has to be the resource storage so that all the resources can go in there and I don't have to worry about that then. That's why it's really hard to get it cooled off by about 10 degrees after a heavy thunderstorm yesterday. Oh, okay, yeah. We'll see, that's summertime over there. Well, we have winter time here at the moment. I don't expect it to get any higher than that today, because it looks like a bit of an overcast sort of day. I might actually change this one to, hang on, go back out. We have a wall with a window. So we will change it to a wall with a window, but we'll do it stone instead. So that means we have to go around to every wall and change it to stone. And don't forget to change it to stone. And then we'll build a stone house. Stone and stone. And another one, stone and stone. And up there we have to change... Oh, why are you not going up there? Up there has to be changed to stone too. Yeah, stone. And again on the other... Oh, did I do the door? No. The door has to be changed to stone too. And let's go in here. And that one up there has to be changed to stone. Cool. Everything is stone now. We have a lot of stone, so we may actually get this house built. So, yeah. With the fast building, it makes it a whole lot easier. No more logs. All right, we still need to get more logs. I've got no more logs on me, so that means there is no more logs. I'll have to go and cut some logs. With the fast building, instead of actually doing one hit per item, like it's got 8 stone there and 1 log, I would have to hit it 8 times to build it with the stone and 1 time for the log. Whereas with the fast building, as long as you've got the stuff in your inventory, 1 hit and it's done, which makes it so much easier. So much easier. That stone wall. So, yeah, we need to go and cut some logs ourselves. Now, where's the entrance? Must be here. The door is here. So we need the axe. We need the axe, which I think is in 2. Nope, 1. Yep, 1. And we need to cut some trees ourselves to help to... Oh, I need food. I need to eat. I need to eat. What have you got to eat? Dried meat. And I need to cook that meat up too. The dried meat, you go through a lot of it because you need a lot to get your stamina up. How about, while I remember it, before we go out hunting, we'll go and cook this meat up. We have to make sure she's got enough food. Torch, campfire, and craft, and meat. Do it all at once. There we go. It takes a little bit to get to remember the same. Yeah, with the fast crafting does the same. It lets you do a lot at once rather than one at a time. So it's yeah, I'm glad they brought those little things into the game. So we have to make sure she's got enough food and firewood, otherwise she will be cold and cranky and not happy. And so we'll just check to make sure she's got enough food and firewood. Not that I've got, yeah, she's got some food, she's got plenty of water, she's got no firewood left. Okay, we need to grab, I know I've got firewood in here for her. So we will stick the firewood in there and she won't get cold. Now, the food that I have, what food? Yes, the buildings are not too bad at all. They're quite very medieval, to be honest. So, yeah. Okay, she could have this meat. No, I should eat that because it's nearly rotten. She can have, oh, I've got roasted meat there. I'm going to need some meat myself, so I have to make sure she's got some there. We need to actually do some more hunting so that we can get some more meat. I do have a hunting shed. As soon as I get this house built, I'll be able to get a hunter to come in and do some hunting. And that way it will he will be able to feed us all. That's why we've got to find a good hunter. Yeah, no, she wouldn't be happy with that either, I assume. So we need more logs to finish the house, and then I can go and find a good hunter that might come and do the hunting for us to keep the food supply up. So that's the next best. A lot of people will get the hunter in first. I like to get the wood chopper in first to help with the wood demands of building the buildings. And sometimes I'll even add an extra lumberjack mill so that I can get two wood choppers in, unless I get to the level where I can do the number 2 one, which also gives me 2 people, so I could have 3 doing all the wood then. Yeah. It's just a matter of balance. Yeah, you just got to balance it. No, they don't get sick. It comes up on the screen and tells you actually when they have run out of food or when they've run out of water. And if you leave it too long, they'll just leave your village. So, yeah, you don't really want to leave the village. So you do have to take care of them. So, yeah, so that'll be the next, what we will work towards is, yes, getting these buildings done, but also getting a couple of people, one hunter, a good with good reputation, good hunting levels. As a hunter, we need the shovel to get these ones out. Just get the shovel. Yes, that's it. So yeah, so that's basically it. You've just got to have a good balance of the people working and the resources that they're doing to supply the town, as well as eventually make you some money too. Yeah, no, it's not a case like, it's not like that. It's not a PvP type game. You can't sort of fight each other. You just I basically only do the hunting because I have to get through the levels and whatever. The hunting in this game can be challenging, but that's why you get a hunter in, and they go, and it's only mainly because you need to eat. You need food. You need food to eat. So that's basically why I have to do the hunting, and so I do. But otherwise I wouldn't hunt, except, I don't know, I found hunting to be very satisfying in other games. If you leave the stumps in, yes, they do grow back in a couple of years' time. What are you doing? So they do grow back in a couple of years' time if you leave the stumps in. I think it takes about 2 years for it to grow back. If you take the stumps out, then no, they don't. And yes, later on you can trees as such, I'm not sure. There's not many trees to actually plant, but there is orchards and fruit trees and stuff like that you can plant too, and then you sell the food. But see, yeah, so it's a case of balancing everything out as to whether, you know, for your food, your resources for selling and all that sort of thing as well. So yeah. Get up there. There's that house is complete. So now I can actually get someone else living in there. But before you do that, where's her tent? She's got everything in there. I better go and check the wood. Otherwise, she's not going to be able to. She's not even at her wood station. Too early. The wood's full, maybe. The wood, no, she hasn't started yet. Hey, AJ, no worries. I hope you're feeling a bit better, darling. You're taking notes? Well, the video will always be there for you to watch. Yeah, it's just a matter of balancing things out, really, as to how many people you want, what you want them to do, and then later on actually production on, you know, for them to crafting stuff and everything else so that you know to make money. They have some cool things. Like later on down the track, you could you get market stalls where you can work out what to sell and what not to sell, and you know, it's just instant money without actually having to worry about running around and making money. So yeah, it's quite interesting. Like I said, I'm going to go and fill her bucket up as well, because she's only got a little bit of water left. So I'll fill her bucket up so that I can give her some more water. This one, make it number 8. Oh, God damn it, it won't let me while it's still got water in it. I have to wait until it's empty. All right, put it back. And I can put water in the other one so that one has water. And I've got to take out some firewood. I'll put the water back in there or she won't have any water today. Put some water back in there. Food, it's under the food. She gets the 10. I can put the 10 water in there. She's got firewood. I need to take some of that firewood out. We'll take half of it out and put it in the new one. She can have the 10. I'll put the other one in the new house, and then it's got food and water ready for when I find the next person, the hunter. I need to find the hunter. If I'm going to find somebody, it has to be the hunter. It has to be the hunter so that he can feed us. And water. I got the water. needs the firewood, or he needs meat in there. He can, no, not that. He can have that for now. And where is what was it? The firewood. I still don't know how to find some of the stuff with their things. Where's the firewood? There it is. All right. Okay. I need to get food. I need to get water for myself. So that's one building down. So we've already built the hunting lodge. I'm trying to work out the name. We've already built the hunting lodge, so we can actually get a hunter in. And I just want to go and double check at the hunting lodge to make sure I have enough knives in there, because a good hunter will go through a lot of knives. So if there's enough knives in there, I can go to town and I can grab myself a hunter. And then we can work on building some more buildings, is what we need to do then. Okay, I had put her in here at some stage. So yes, the hunter is ready to go. I had moved her to the hunting. Because we were out of food, and then we had too much food, so I moved her again to do the wood. So I'm going to run into town and see if I can find me a good hunter. There was one in town yesterday, so he should be still there today. They swap, or they change to different towns. At the end of every season, you get new people, but the same people will be there for the whole season. So since we're only on the second day of winter, I should have the same hunter, same guy in town. So yeah, and then later on I could give him a wife or a companion in his house, and they might have a baby, you know. That's how you build your town, but you don't want that too early. You don't want them to grow it too early. I have to actually get my wife and a baby soon, and I didn't talk to her today. She's going to be not happy. I mean, I asked her the wrong question yesterday, so the relationship level went down. Oh, we have a new survival skill. Maybe we should look at that. S, I think it is skill. No, N. We'll go to the map up here. The skill level, we have a new survival skill. What do we need? Survival knowledge. Survivalist. I've already got solid as a rock. I don't really need the water dancer as much. The survival knowledge, I think I might use it on the survival knowledge for now. Yeah. Each time you get points for different things that you do, you've got to try and go to. You've got to try and go to the skills thing and up your skills. Get more bonuses for your skills. Something at home is not being very productive at the moment. Oh yeah, that will be because I've set it so that the hunter has work to do, but there is no hunter. Yeah, you pick this up and go to town, get yourself a hunter, pick some more stones and stuff up. And as they keep working, the longer they work and the more that they do, their skill levels actually rise too. So they get better at whatever job you place them in. And you can always switch their jobs around. I mean, if you actually talk to them, you know what they like to do. So if you have them in a job that they actually like and prefer to do, which I'll show you while we're here in town when we're talking to these people. So yeah, you can actually work out what sort of job that they like. This is the hunter. Because if you have a look, he has a level 3 in hunting and farming. So it may not be his preferred job. Says, hello, stranger. I've been wandering around the valley for some time now. I'm still looking for a place to settle. Though, what can I do for you? She was, but she is set to be a hunter. I can change her around to several different things, my wife. She has a level 3 in hunting and farming and production. So I can switch her around in different roles, which is what I did. I had her doing hunting at first, and then I had her, now I've got her doing wood chopping. But I should talk to her and ask her actually which is her best one. See, we have things. Have you heard anything interesting recently? Where can I find? So if you're looking for something, you can actually go into there and ask the people where you can find a certain thing or an animal or whatever. You can just do some small talk, or you can invite them to the village. I'm going to start with some small talk and see what he likes. What's on your mind lately? How's your day going? Could you tell me something about your skills? That's the one we want. Could you tell me something about your skills? And then he comes up with, I'm really into tracking prey since it's an unpredictable and thrilling event. Every hunt is an exceptional experience. Well, that says to me he wants to be a hunter. So his main aim and main goal is he wants to be a hunter. We're having a very, very big delay reaction, I think, I'm not sure on the stream. Hang on, let me just check the actual stream. Oh, no, actually, just the YouTube part is very well delayed to the actual stream. But I just adjusted that, so that's fine. Okay, now I won't get so confused. So, yeah, so he wants to actually be a hunter. So we're going to go back. We're going to invite him. I'm creating a new settlement, and I'm looking for good people willing to join me. Sounds like what I was looking for. With pleasure. Great. See you there. So now he's going to run off to the village and do some work, but we need to assign him. We need to go to our management now and see here under the management, he has all red lines here. That means he does not have a home. He doesn't have food, water, or firewood. So we are going to double click on him, and here in the empty slot, we can assign him to a house. There's a house that is empty, so we're going to assign him to that one. We don't want to assign him to the lady that you're trying to woo to be your wife. You don't want to put him in there, otherwise you're going to have to start wooing somebody else as your wife. So he goes in the new house, and therefore there he goes. He now has a home. Then we go down to empty slot 2. This is his workplace. So we either have the hunting lodge or the woodshed, and we actually want him to go into the hunting lodge. There he goes. He is assigned now to the hunting lodge. So there he goes. And we get out of that, and he should be right. He has food and water, and he will start his hunting. He'll start hunting straight away. So that is what is cool. So now we need to go back. Even though we have other tasks to do, I don't want to go doing the other quests yet until after I get a bit more further on and have the settlement actually enough people in there to actually have it running properly. We'll get some of this because we need the straw for the roofs of the house, so the straw never goes astray. Some of these buildings I won't have a choice. The only choice I have with buildings to change the walls and things is with the houses. So yeah, so all the other buildings, you can't change them. You just have to deal with whatever it is, and most of it is straw and wattle, and so you'll need a lot of sticks and logs. So basically, yeah, we need to collect all those. So we will collect a lot of sticks and things as we go home. Always pick up the stones because they always come in handy for some things, for a lot of things. And if we want to build, so now I can I can actually finish wooing her so she moves into my house. Then I have a free house to put 2 more people in. I can add another person into his house, a female into his house. And for them to be romantic and maybe end up having a baby and whatever. They have to be within a 10-year age range. So we have to try and make them match up. But then sometimes they're not happy and you have to move them around. So you could do that as well. We can actually move them around when they're not happy. But talking to them and knowing what they actually want to do and what they prefer to do is much better. Your wife is a good idea for at the beginning, but like I said, I like my wife to be able to be versatile and actually be able to change her into a different job if I need it. You know, depending on what I need done around the village at the time. Until she has a baby, of course, and then she has 2 years off. You know, she doesn't work for 2 years. And that's the same with any villager when they become pregnant and have a baby. They don't work for 2 years until the baby is 2 years old. And then they go back. Then you have to make sure that there's still a job for them. But yeah, it's like I said, it's all a balancing process. And you can, build your village anywhere you like, anywhere on the map. You can do it quickly, fast, build all the houses and things and make sure they have jobs and rooms to stay and do it all that very quickly if you want to. Or you can do it slow and build it up slowly. I like to do it slowly because I did do it very quickly once and then I was always having trouble keeping up with the food and the water, always. Because sometimes the hunters don't do as well as what you would hope they would do, as good as what they do, and they don't provide a lot of the food. And because food goes bad in this game if it's not cooked or eaten. So, yeah, it doesn't last forever. It actually goes rotten on you. But the rot does help. The rot is very good. You can make fertilizer out of the rot. Just like you do with the rupu. Okay, come on. Yep, sticks and stones and sticks. But it's easier. You get more sticks from picking up. I'm just picking them up as I'm running. So it's not so bad. But the sticks that are sticking out, like here, you get more from stopping and collecting them than what you do from picking up on the ground. But sticks are everywhere, and you always can get plenty of sticks, but you do run out of a lot of sticks. Because when we get back, we have to decide on what building we're going to build first. I'm getting low on food. Yeah, the hunter really hasn't started yet. I'm not sure what production is missing. Map. No, management. Yes, management. Housing. Well, we do have hunting. We do have the woodshed. That's all good. And that's all good. Okay. So why is it coming up? Yep. See, that production thing on the end there, that really annoys me. Yes, I know. I got a drink and it's actually hot. I've got plenty of water. It's food I need. It's food I need. Yes, that's my inventory is what I was looking for. Food, food, food. What food do I have? I've got to make sure I don't poison myself either. But we do have to... Oh, let's have this since it's nearly rotted. Oh, that's going to poison me anyway. We'll just get it out of the way. I don't get poisoned, so it's okay. I don't get poisoned, so that's fine. I'll go away. So it's either whether we build the food storage or the resource storage, which one do we build first? You know, we don't have a lot of food at the moment, so maybe the resource storage, because then everything except for the food goes in there. Oh, yeah, me, I'm fine. I've got my coffee right beside me here, so that's not so bad, which is good. I don't usually eat much until after. See, she's sweeping because she's got no room left. And I have unlimited carry weight, so it doesn't matter how much my bags are full. Now she should be able to go back to hunting, to logging her food, wood. So we need to actually, to get more productive with the wood, I need to build the resource storage first and then the food storage. So where are we going to put our resources? I think our resources should go down right here. And yeah, right here will do. I don't know. Let me see if I can. I don't want that. I found a little trick. Don't want that either. Oh my God, that one. I found a little trick to get rid of the stones and rocks that are in the way. Because normally you can't do anything, but you can put a path over the top of them. If it lets me, it's not going to let me do that today. Damn. Usually I can put a path over the top of them and they disappear. So let's see if I can actually build my storage, my resource storage here, and it will build it over the top of the stone. I hope so. Resource, that's storages. Yes, we want to go here for the resource storage. It won't do it. It's a very big building, this one. It won't do it because of the stone that's there, and for some reason it wouldn't let me get rid of the stone with the path. No, we've got to try get rid of that stone to be able to put it there. Let's see if we can go this way. Otherwise, there's no way to get rid of these rocks. Oh, I didn't want to put you there. Again, wrong one. Again. This one. Yes, here. And then you can go up here. Please, 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 please. When this is not red anymore, it means I'm okay. See, I can... No, it won't even do it there. Oh, goodness gracious. See, it's green, so you should be able to place it there. But, oh yeah, there. It'll let me go there. Won't let me go there any further there. I can place it. Yeah, no, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. It's not going to let me get rid of this goddamn rock. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to put my storage there, am I? Where's the hammer? No, that's tools. I don't want to make tools. I don't want to make tools. And to get rid of the path, because you don't want it there, is you go, no. You have the hammer, equip the hammer, then go to the destroy and it comes up red and you can actually, oh really? Go there and click on it. What are you doing, boy? What are you doing? Oh, this one. Oh, did the hammer break or something? You're in destroy mode. There. Destroy it. Thank you. And I put off some here because I got rid of some rocks too. Destroy it. Or maybe that was the point. Yeah, no, there was none there, but that's okay. We'll go over. We want to go back to the normal hammer. We will go over and do it on this side, next to the wood chopper. We will put the storage here. Right, back to the storage, the buildings, the storage. And we want the resource storage first. She is a very big building, this one. So we'll just move it around. Maybe she's too close to the road. Okay. As far as we can go. There we go. There we go. All right. So the food storage will go here. There we go. We need to do that. We need to do the food not the food storage. Damn it. It's the resource storage. And then the next building will be the food storage. Because this way, all the logs that she builds and everything that they do will go in here. Stone. And I'm in the way. Move back. Move back. You're too close. There you go. And this, we get that done. Then we've got no logs left. And we need logs for the rest of the building. See, now we need to go and cut some trees to help her out with the logs. Because she can do more logs now. She's I don't know why she's standing there doing nothing. There's plenty, because there's too many logs in the box. There's too many logs in the box again. Got to take the logs out. Thank you. Now she should be able to get back, but maybe we should romance her today. She'll be able to get back to work now.
Hello.
Hi. How are you doing, beautiful? We always got to start with that one. I haven't bought her anything yet. The first one we cannot do until she's 100% affection rate. I can't stand laziness in people. Your diligence should be an inspiration for everybody. Or supposedly there's a hunter in the valley that stuffs carcasses of the animals he's hunted. They are reported to still look alive, just frozen in time. Absolutely not. I'm not telling her that. Have you heard about the blacksmith from Hornica? He's always horny and hammered. No, that one would not go down very well. So it has to be, I can't stand laziness in people. Your diligence should be an inspiration for everybody. So we're at 38%. Does it go up? It went up to 49. So yes, that was a good one. I appreciate that. I always try to excel at what I do. And then here we go again. How are you, beautiful? You got to get the right ones or they go down. Okay. Do you know why bears would never use swords? Because they always fight with their bare hands. Corny joke. Okay. I've always appreciated an empathetic and sensitive woman like yourself. Or 4, I've heard what our neighbours in the West eat frogs. What do you think about that? Would you try one? Okay. I don't know. Yes, why not? Let's try. I've heard that our neighbours in the West eat frogs. What do you think about that? Would you try one? Let's go for 4. It went up to 57%. That's interesting. I've never thought about cooking them. Maybe I should give it a try. So that wasn't too bad. So we might get another shot at her today. How are you doing, beautiful? No, sorry. I need some time to think about what you've said previously, which means I cannot talk to her about romance again until tomorrow. So we'll go, actually, never mind. And how about we do some small talk? And ask her to tell me about her skills. I happen to know the forest like the back of my hand. I know not only how to hunt for food, but also how to acquire skins and feathers. It's satisfying to provide various resources with your craft. So she actually really enjoys hunting. So she's another a good hunter, which later on when we need more than one hunter and maybe we'll have a better wood chopper, we will move her back into hunting. Well, farewell. Have a good day.
See you soon.
See you soon. Now get back to work. I've emptied your box. Get back to work. I better go and have some water. So now I also have, until this resource storage is built, I also have to go and check the hunter's chest as well to make sure he's not overgrown with weight so that he keeps doing the hunting. So we'll do that before we do some more chopping. We have to chop some more wood because we need some more logs to finish that. Let's see if he's done any hunting because we're going to need to cook the food make sure people have enough food. He's just standing there doing nothing. So, yes, he has 21 meat. So yeah. No, his box is not full. He stands there hunting, but he's actually out hunting. We need to cook this meat. And we need to put this meat out there as well. We'll leave the leather and the fur in here at the moment with the feathers. The feathers only because you need to use them to make arrows. That's why you get them to collect only a small amount, but you need to get them to collect feathers because soon you'll want to make bolts and things for your arrows and you'll need the feather. You'll need the feathers. So we'll go and do this. He can collect. He's doing good. 21 meat already. That's good enough. That'll last a few days for everybody. So we will, once I cook it, we will split it up, and everybody will have enough food. I'll go into my. I could always. Since this area here is not working for me to put anything. Oh, is there one there? No. No, I'm going to put a campfire out here so I can cook. Don't have to keep going inside to... Up here, I think it is. Yep, campfire. So that I can just, cook here. I don't need to go inside the house all the time to cook. Light the fire, light the campfire. Later on we will build a campfire that actually everybody will sit at. Okay, no, I don't want to sleep. I just want to craft. Come on. And I want meat for all of it. There we go. And now he'll cook it all at once. Much quicker than doing it one at a time, especially when you end up with hundreds of meat and you have to cook it. So they have a campfire at the moment, which is good for winter. They might stand near it. Meat is done, so I need to give each of them some more meat, some more food, which I have to put it in there. She only has one water left, so she's got some roast meat there. Food. I'll keep the dried meat. Where's the roasted meat? Oh, hang on. Which one's better? That gives you 6 food, and the dried meat gives you 5. So I'll give her half of that. I'll give her 4 of them, and then I'll give her some roasted meat. I'll give her 7 of them. No, just... No, I don't want that many. Right, there. That's her done. I will have to watch. I will have to give her water tomorrow when that water is empty. And now go and make sure he's got food in his hut. Or she's got food. This is her hut. Until she moves into my house. He's got no food. All right. Or she's got no food. Alrighty-o. Dried meat, you can have that. And you can have half of that. Because I need to keep some for myself, unfortunately, because I do need to eat. There you go. Now they both have their food and water supply. And I need to finish building this building. So I'm going to need some logs, I'm sure. How many logs did she leave me? Because she's finished for the day. So yeah, we'll have to go and chop some logs so we can finish off that building tonight. I don't sleep very often in the game. See, there's the beauty of this game too. You can sleep if you want to. You can spend all night working if you want to, which is technically a lot of the time what I do, is I spend throughout the night working. Like tonight, I'm going to be going and chopping down trees because I need the wood. Simple, I need the wood. And basically, most of the time you can still see. So, you know, we'll turn off the torch for now. We want our axe, and these trees that are bigger trees, they give you more logs. So we will be chopping down some maple trees. I want to just make sure you watch that you don't get a fallen tree on top of you, because you will die. Yes, trees can kill you in this game. We'll chop down a lot of the trees around. And we'll get lots of logs and go and try and finish off that building. Okay, you trees are not going to fall down without me chopping you more. There you go. There are all the logs there on that one. Now there's a tree here that I haven't chopped yet. Yeah. Now it's logs. There. Now it's all logs. You pick them all up. There we go. Chop them down. Get lots of logs. We need lots of logs. See, this game is really good. You can play it. You know, it's not so bad when you play it on your own. Like I said, you can concentrate on what you're doing. You can build your entire settlement around farming if you want to. If you like the farming aspect, because the farming aspect's pretty good. And then when you get the barn, you actually get people in to do a lot of the farming for you. So we will be later on building a bigger farm. Oh, that was what I needed to do. I needed to buy some fertilizer. And also another way in the management section, let's just go and have a look at this. You can go to the farming here, and these are your plots. Apparently, oh yeah, well, there's nobody doing it. Of course not. These are your fields. So you can click on the field and see here, the carrots are growing. They're not ready yet because they would turn orange up here if they are ready. And I mean, when you have people doing the farming for you, you can go in here and you can actually make sure that the plot, you can change the, let me see if it'll let me do it. I don't know. I've got to remember how. But you can actually, might not be on this screen, but you can change the plot and tell them what you want planted there. Yeah, here it is. This is where you can select the plant type and you can change it. If I go C, changes the plant type, it then comes up here with a list, and you can actually design the whole plot, the whole all of your plots, different plots that you have for farming, and have them set so that they are for that particular vegetable or whatever, and your people will then just automatically plant it when it's time to plant it. But early game, it's a little bit more difficult because you have to work out what crops can be done in what season. So usually the first day of the season is when you look at what crops you need planted for that season. If you're going to be doing that until you get your farm worker and have the seeds to do so. So yeah. And at first you do have to buy the fertilizer and the seeds to get started. But as soon as you build your barn, as long as you've been good and collected all the berries at the first season, first three days, or the second 3 days, and the third, there's you can actually, when the berries are ripe or even unripe, you can go around collecting them and you store them up. You make them go to rot, and then when that's what I was doing. I was chopping. I want the shovel. The shovel, get rid of these stumps, because my town's going to be around here. And they're going to, I don't really need, see there are hunters over there in the woods. I might let them grow back. My town's not back up here just yet. So we go back to the axe, go back to chopping some more trees down. So yeah, it's so you can build your farm around just hunting if you want to, or you can build your farm or your town, your village, whatever you want to call it. You can build it around also just production. Making everything that you can make. There's a lot of stuff that you can actually make in this game too. So you can build it around that, because there's sewing and there's crafting, as well as, other things that you can make. Or you can just build it around the farm animals too, because there's lots of farm animals as well, because we've got chickens and we've got cows and we've got horses. Can't remember what other animals we have, but there's a lot of animals too. So you can build it around an animal farm where you're going to, produce and sell animals and stuff like that. So, and there's chickens and there's geese. Yeah, there's pigs. There's pigs. That's right. That's the other one, pigs. So yeah, you just do it however you want. I'm not sure how I'm going to do this. I'm probably going to do a bit of everything. I'm going to have everything in this farm. I'll have an area for the farming. I'll have an area for the animals, and and then the main town will be fully production. And then there's the mining as well. And I will do what I like to do with the mining, and that is actually build a little town where every mine is. Every time I build a mine, I build a resource storage unit, and I build three houses, because you can have 6 miners. So, and those people actually live in those mines, and then they have families and then children, and so. And you build a little town around the mine. So, because all your storage areas and your food areas and that are all connected. No, you can do some of everything. You do it however you want. I'm just, it's sort of letting you know the type of things you can do. But my little town that I'm building here now, the one that I'm streaming for, this one, I will be doing a bit of everything, of course, to show you how it's all done. But you can actually design your town however you want to. It's up to you. So yeah, that's the beauty of this game. It's very, very much customizable to yourself. And I mean, even though I will go mining, and when I get a good pickaxe, I will go mining and show you the mines, as well as you do get miners to actually do that for you, because it's good to upgrade the tools and give them the better tools to work with, because then their production is much higher. Let's go see how much of this building we can build, because we really, really need to get this building done tonight. And I have a symbol, as you can see, a symbol down beside my health there at the moment, and that is telling me I need a bath. I'm dirty. So whatever you do, do not go and talk to your woman when you are dirty, because she'll tell you to go and have a bath first before she'll talk to you. I did do that one day. I actually tried to talk to her when I was really, really dirty, and she told me to go and have a bath. But when she's your wife, I think she gives you a sponge bath and some food. So we will fill up with water. We've still got enough food for now. And if you can sort of... no, there's no wood in there. And if you sort of can leave your health and your water pretty low at the last day of the season, because at the end of the season, when you change seasons, then you become full health and full food again. So if it's close to the end of the season and the time wise for that night, you can get away with less food and water. And my hammer, I see, is nearly empty, is nearly dead. So yeah, we can't change the walls on this building, but we want to get it finished as much. Well, we got 50 logs. Awesome. I must have done a lot of logging just then while I was talking. That built up pretty quick. We should be able to get this and maybe even the storage unit, the food storage, done as well. Because the food storage will be the next building, so all the food can go in there and I don't have to make sure they've got everything in their little tents. We need straw up here for the roof. Oh, I have a new building, a simple house unlocked, which I don't usually build because you can put more people in it, but you're only allowed to put 2 people and their baby, and they can only have 1 child per person. 1 child per couple. So really you don't need the simple house unless you want to build it for yourself type of thing. I think I've done that once before. I built it for myself as my house, but everybody else, you don't need to worry about it, because I can only have, even though in town you see 3 people live, 3 big people living in a house, you know, you can't do that. Maybe they will change that when the multiplayer comes out. I don't know. Like I said, I have no idea how they're going to work all that in. It will be very interesting to see. Now we've got to go in and build the center. We have a storage unit complete, and the bin is over here. The chest is over here. And now I can go through. See here, if you click on this, down the bottom here, it's in green. It tells you what storage it goes into. So these things go into the storage bin, so we can put them all into the storage bin. And yes, the storage bin has a limit of 1,000 kilos. That one goes in the food storage. It says food, you see. And that one goes in here too. I'm not putting any of my tools in there. Those I will, because I don't have a farm yet. The shovel, no. The buckets I will put in there because I can fill them up with water. So I've got plenty of buckets to go in the food storage when they come. Carrot seeds also go in there. The cherry goes into the food. The clay goes into there. The jugs go into there. My coins I can put in there if I wish to, but there's no need to. The copper goes in there. So now I can empty out my pockets. The sickle is for farming. I don't use that as a weapon, so it can go in there. The deadly nightshade can go in there. See, we have 70 feathers already, which is good. The firewood can go in there because then they can use the firewood from there instead of me having to make sure it's in their things now. That's in food. That goes in there. So, yeah, it really helps for you to be able to store your different stuff. It tells you where to store it. So, yeah, what's that? Hot seedlings? Yes. No, they're my tools. Iron ore, leather. Logs can now go in there. But the thing is, you do have to have them on you when you want to build. But you just go to the storage resource and take it all out. Tree samplings. All this that I don't need on me can go in there. I should have sold most of this, to be honest. The rot doesn't go in there. Go the grain, the salt. No, I want the simple bag. Sticks can go in there. You just take them out of here. But you can actually keep an eye on how much you've got. Oh, I need to sell those goddamn things. So next time I go into town, I will sell them. I will put a lot of, not all of, but a lot of the knives in there because then the hunter who goes through a lot of knives can get them from in there. I want to sell that. Straw. Oh, that was some straw I stole. So, yeah, if it's in red, it is actually something that you have stolen. Because you can steal items in this game. Just try not to get caught too often. Water skins can go in there. See, and that's a good thing to carry a water skin with you. Fill it with water because then if you're out somewhere and you have no water area around, you can actually drink from the water skin. Oh, the wine bottle goes in there. I know we need that for something later on. Their tool, their weapons. I don't want to store them. And there we go. Storage is done now. That's cool. I have the storage. F because I can't see a damn thing. The storage unit. The next one will be the food storage we need to put down. I would have liked to have put it right here, but it's not going to let me. It's not going to let me put it just here, so we have to put it in a sort of central place that everybody can get to it. So we will stick it here. Okay. No, wrong one. In here we need another building, another storage, and this time it's going to be the food storage. It's only a smaller building, so we shouldn't need too much for that. We might be able to get it. We might already have the resources for it, which means I have to go and take the resources out. What do we need? The stone. We need stones, probably stone, sticks, and logs, more than likely, and straw for the roof. So we go here. Is it here? Are they all? Is it all in here? There's the logs. Might not have enough logs. Sticks. We'll need sticks. And we'll need stone. And we'll need straw. Right. That should be all we need to do this building. Hopefully we can get both buildings done tonight, which will be really cool. Then we'll be basically all set for tomorrow on doing more buildings. Right. Okay. Logs. Yes, we have enough. These are walls that we can't change either. So we just have to stick with whatever they've got. around and build the walls, build the buildings. Yes. But it used to take us a long time to build a building because you had to have one hit for every item. Oh, I missed it there. That one. That one. Okay. Right. Build a building. Build a building. Another building's going to get built. Oh, no, we're still 2 logs short there and 4 logs short there. So we have to get some more logs. But we can finish off the roof if I can line it up. There we are. It needs logs on the roof too. And my hammer broke. We need to make a new hammer. We need a log for a hammer. We need to go and get some more log. I just made a new axe. I don't need a new axe. But we will equip the axe, go and make some logs so I can make a new hammer too. We need logs to finish off. And some more stones and sticks while we're here. Why not? Some more trees. But yes, we should get that building done tonight too. So that's really good. And we can have that set up. So then I might, then I have to, well, there's still a couple more buildings after the food storage. The next one will be the barn. Will be the barn so I can make fertilizer. So if we can get the barn done before the next season, will be great because then we can make fertilizer and get new crops in as well. And then possibly look for somebody in the farming to work on the farm. The production side of things takes a lot of people. Takes a lot of buildings. But yeah, it just depends. I mean, once I get these buildings set up, and the people in it, that are not too many people, but you know, I've got the space in the houses that I've already got because I can add someone to his house. I can add a female to his house. And then when I finish wooing my wife, she moves into my house because then I have a house free for 2 more people. So once we fill up those houses and the jobs, then I'll just leave it at that for a little while and build it up until it gets to a point where the resources are really good and I can start putting more people in. I don't want to move too quick or build it too quickly, so we'll see how we go with that plan. I mean, plans can change. Things can change along the way. It just depends on what happens and how it's all looking. So yeah, so we need some more straw. We always need straw. See, now that she has the resource storage, her little chest in her work area won't matter anymore. That won't matter anymore because it's not counted, because all the logs will go automatically into the big storage area. We just have to make sure that doesn't get overrun, and it's usually logs and stones and that make it the heaviest. But we use a lot of those. We do. And I mean, we can build more storage units later. If there's a storage level number 2, when that's ready, we'll be able to build that. So, all right. Now we should be able to make a new hammer. Yes. Number 3. Number 2. Number 3. What's the stone axe in number 3? Why have you got a stone axe in number 3 as well as number 1? You want... Oh, we have a copper hammer. Let's use that. We want that to be 3. The better the tools are, the longer they last. So Yeah, the longer they last. There we go. Finish off the roof. Finish off the roof and then go on the inside and see what you have to finish. That way all the food goes in here. So when he's done, he's farming for hunting for the day, all the food will be, all his food will go straight into here. I'll have to go and empty out his chest up there. Oh, I still need 2 more logs. I don't have enough logs. So back to another tree. We need to chop down another tree. I have only just realized and just noticed if I hold down the walk button and the pick up button at the same time while I'm walking, I will pick stuff up that's on the ground that I run over. As long as my cursor is running along the ground, I can do that, which is really good. I don't actually have to stop and pick every single one up. Alrighty-o, alrighty-o. Okay, another tree. Don't get killed by the tree, Shams. Don't get killed by the tree. That was a big log. That was a big log. Come on, chop the tree down. You're going to run out of food very shortly. So you are going to have to eat because we still have another day. We still have another day, so you're going to have to eat. What are you eating that's going to poison you? But aren't you lucky you don't get poisoned? I would be 100% poisoned right now because I was I was eating rot. Yeah. Thank goodness I put the setting on that I don't get poisoned. Because I kind of do that a lot. I kind of do that quite often. So yeah, luckily I put that setting on where I can't get poisoned. Or I'd be dead. Or I'd be very, very sick right now. So yeah. All right, one more tree and we'll go and finish that building. A log fell out of that tree. All right. Yeah, I know you. Yuck, throw up. Go on, throw up and get it out of your system. I know you're sick. It looks like we're coming into morning for our last day, which we still have the barn we want to work on next. The barn. Three for the hammer, and it's inside, isn't it? It needed work. Yes, the interior. There we go. Just hit it. Oh, there's something blocking it, which is you blocking it. No? There we go. All right. So it's done. It's complete now. And all the food can go in here. All the food can go in here. Well, I don't want them on me. And if they're no good, if they're going to poison them, they won't eat them. They won't eat it. It'll just stay there. The rot can go in there for now until the barn is ready because I don't want to eat it anymore. There's no meat in there. I have no meat on me. So I need to go and check the hunter and the hunter's cabin because he was probably all the meat is there. And I'm going to have to cook it because I only do a little bit of dried meat because that's all I said to do because I wanted him to actually collect a lot of meat. And from now on, I won't have to do this. It will go automatically into this. He's got no meat there either. Damn it. No food, peoples. We are out of food. Oh, it'll be in their chests, won't it? It will be in their chest, Shams. Settle, settle. It will be in their chest. You're the one that has no food. Go and kill yourself a rabbit. Cook it. But yes, we'll have to take all the food out of their cabins and the water. Because it all goes into the food storage now. See all this food and it gets shared. Shared amongst them all. They don't need it in their cabins anymore. And the other cabin. It's only at first that they have to have it in their cabins. But now they don't. Good morning, Janine. How you doing, darling? Good to see you. I am just organising. Really? I'm just organising all my food, food and stuff, moving it to the right places so they can share it all. And that way I don't have to worry about them not having food. Where's all the food? The buckets of water. I've got to fill up those other buckets of water and they can also go in here. I need to keep some of that for myself, unfortunately. Since I have to eat. There we go. You can have half of it. Right. So now it's you don't have to worry that each person has it because everybody gets to share that bin now. So yeah, I better go and I need to go and have a bath before I go and speak to my lady friend. And while I'm down here, I can fill up with water. Can't go and talk to her when I'm filthy dirty because she doesn't like it. Oh no, that's water. You've got to go out deeper to have a bath, mate. Out deeper. That's it. You're all clean now. Okay. Now you can actually speak to your lady friend and romance her again and see how far we get today. That's the hunter. She's probably not really happy because she prefers to hunt. Dead tired trying to drink my coffee and multitasking your stream and Parlia, but the queues are silly long. Oh, so yes, today they released the open beta at like 3 o'clock this morning my time. So yeah, that was one of the reasons I decided to stop streaming Parlia at the moment. I will play Parlia, but I won't stream it just yet. I will be streaming it one day next week. But yeah, today was the first day of the open beta, so I thought, no, I'm going to give that frustration a miss. Give that frustration a miss. Right. So where were we? He will collect food today. I do need to put the barn out. The barn is the next spot we are going to be next building we are going to build, and I think I'm going to put it here. Here is the crop farm that I've started, and I will extend that crop farm, make more, but I'm going to put the barn around here so that it's near the crops. And then because the barn has an opening either side, so then I can put crops behind it as well. And I know it's a long way away from the rest of there, but, they'll have their own little community eventually. I'll build houses around the farm area. So I want to put a fence right around the farm, but the farm's going to be quite big. Oh, wow. Yeah, that'd be really hard to get in. Definitely. I think Riley's streaming it, so I hope she's in and doing okay with her stream. Not getting too frustrated with the long waits of going, because it'll also be in the game going home and going to a different map. Yeah, I can imagine that. Yeah, I can absolutely. I've stayed away. I haven't actually even logged into. Well, I didn't wake up early enough to log into Parlia. I woke up early enough to get myself organised for this stream, and that's about it. And nobody was actually streaming this morning, so before my stream. Buildings. We want another building. It is farming building this time. We want to do the barn. Why can't you sit there? There you go. You can sit there, but you're too close to the crops. I want you back a little. Can you move over to the side maybe? Oh, I know why you can't. That tree. Let's cut it down. Let's cut the tree down and we will be fine. I think that the problem is the tree is in the way. Yeah, it would be very frustrating, Eloine. Very frustrating indeed. I mean, I don't have that issue today, but I would be frustrated and give up and go to play Dinkum probably. Oh, everybody who is here and is a Dinkum fan, I have to put it out there nice and early. I will schedule it very early, but Monday we have a special surprise reveal coming up on Monday for a build Sparks and I did for a special person. So yes, we are going to reveal that on Monday. So yes, we have a special surprise for Aunt Captain. And we will be revealing that on stream on Monday in Dinkum. And I have to say, it looks amazing. It really looks amazing, and I hope she likes it. I think I'm pretty sure she will. I'm pretty sure she will love it. Yes, it's going to be awesome. I'm pretty sure she will love it, but she has no idea. She knows it's a surprise. She knows we've done something, and that's it. That's all she knows. You thought I wanted to just go grind some mats and stuff, but my gosh, nearly looing is. Then I realized my internet went poof. Oh. Nice one, Eloine. Nice one. Dinkum is awesome. If you ever want a game to play, Dinkum is it. I have been playing Dinkum non-stop for 12 months. And I still have a lot of stuff to do in Dinkum. So, yeah. And Dinkum will always be one of my favorite games. I hope so, Janine. I hope so. Yeah, it will be. I just to see Aunt Captain's reaction and hear her reaction will be the best. You know, that's what we're after. We wanted to surprise her and make her feel better all at the same time. The barn is what we're after here. Oh, cool. She will. Can we go back a little bit more? Yes, I want a little bit of space between the barn and the crops. There we go. The barn is going to go here. Can we start the barn? Yeah, we have stone. We can start the barn. We have enough logs for that. We're going to run out of logs again, of course. Go around and see what we can do. It's mostly sticks. I don't have a lot of sticks on me, but I need to go and grab some sticks as well. Okay, so we're going to need straw, which I have a little bit, but not much. We need more logs. Yes, it will be. I hope you're awake. I'm going to schedule it, and I'm going to put it out there, and nice Halloween, nice. Everyone plays different games, and it doesn't matter what game you play, you know. Like, I mean, I mainly do Dinkum, mainly, but these last couple of this last week, well, I started back onto medieval only, mainly because they've decided to bring out this year a multiplayer, and we find the multiplayer with the Dinkum friends and that I have made since I started since I found the Dinkum community, the friends and that I have met, and the amount of fun that we all have playing together, I now enjoy multiplayer games more than the single player games. You know, I used to play all the time by myself. Dinkum, apart from like other games that weren't online games like Parlia, I used to play one of those for a long time. Apart from that, I rarely played these type of games. And then I only ever played them by myself. I never played them, you know, as you know, with other people until a few months ago, and I never even thought of streaming until couple of 3 months ago, you know. And I think it was like 4 months ago I found the Dinkum community, but you know, yeah. And since then I like the multiplayer games, so I'm looking more for the multiplayer games. That's why I decided to have another look at take a look at Medieval Dynasty, and a lot of people in the community were thinking of Medieval Dynasty and wanted to check it out. So that's why I thought I'd start streaming it to show you guys again. Oh, great, I can actually get rid of this rock with the pickaxe. Oh, well, I never played WoW, but I have heard that. I've heard reports about that in WoW. But yeah, I can tell you, Dinkum is the best community that I have ever come across, and I have not been a part of many gaming communities, you could say, except when I played Second Life. It was like a community and family and stuff like that. So, what do I have a pickaxe? I don't even have a pickaxe. Can we make me a pickaxe? What do I need? Logs and stone. I could do that and make me a pickaxe and get rid of that awful rock there that has been annoying me. Because I wanted to put a building there and I couldn't. But now I could put housing there. So we want stone. We wanted stone and logs. Okie dokie. Okay, let's just go down. Logs. We only got 18 at the moment. That's okay. We will need all of them. Stone. We have no stone. Maybe I've got the stone on me. Okay. Straw we might have on me too. Okay. Let's see if I can make myself a pickaxe. I just want to get rid of that stone that has been annoying me. Yeah, didn't have a pickaxe to use. That was the problem. When I go looking for the mines, that's when I will need the pickaxe. But otherwise, I don't really need the pickaxe around here at the moment, but I want to get rid of this stone. Stone pickaxe. We will put that in number 5. Because I don't often use the spear unless I am, now that I have a bow. Oh, the rock's depleted. All right, I can't get any more from that rock. Oh, I'm not going to be able to get rid of that rock at all. It's just going to keep growing back, possibly. It's not going to be able to disappear it. I want to disappear the rock. Really? Really? Okay, so we'll just build the campfire around there. Yes. So, Dinkum's great for that sort of thing. And then now a lot of the Dinkum community, a lot of the Dinkum has gone into Palia, and we've grown communities in Palia from Dinkum So, it's all wonderful. It's all really, really great. Okay, you need to eat. You need to eat, boy. You need to eat. And also, Medieval is coming out with a female character in the multiplayer, so that's also becoming very exciting. I really am looking forward to seeing how they have going to structure the multiplayer of this game. So it will be interesting, very interesting. Okay, now, that's right, the barn. We are building the barn. What else do we need for the barn? We need to finish the barn. Okay, right. 3 for the hammer. And do we have everything we can? We do have logs now. Logs. We have this. Oh, we don't have much straw. We need to go and collect some more straw. Oh, that already had the straw. Good. That only needed the log. The log. Yes, perfecto. Okay, the log. Do we have enough logs to do the interior? We do. The barn is complete. Exactly, Janine, exactly. And I mean, also, with Dinkum, you can just quit out, and whoever has stolen anything doesn't get to keep it. So, see, now we have the barn. So now I'm going to go and collect all the rot so I can make fertilizer and make my farm a little bit bigger. And I do want to put a fence around it. So yes, so come on, run, boy, run. And we better go and get some water. Have a drink. You have to also romance your lady today. Is she in her hopefully, is it near the end of the day maybe? She's here. Let's go and romance her today and see how far we can get. If you do it every day and you don't get setbacks, like say the wrong thing, then it doesn't take long really to romance her. But if you can get your diplomacy levels up, is good. So let's say, how are you, beautiful? 2, you are so caring. I'm sure you're going to be a great mother. 3, I envy the birds, the freedom their wings offer. How magnificent would it be to be able to just glide across the sky towards the unknown? Or 4, do you ever wish to be unintelligent, as simple as possible, to have no worries, to never be troubled? To never be troubled. Come on, move. Why aren't you doing what I want you to do? There you are. There we go. To have no worries, to never be troubled by thoughts, just live in the eternal sunshine of the spotless mind. So yeah, no rush at all. I have it the same way. I have to save up and buy games on sale. Yep, absolutely. Now, 1, 2, 3, or 4. What should I go for? 2, 3, or 4. You are so caring. I'm sure you're doing be a great mother. The envy of the birds and flying. Or do you wish to be unintelligent? I think I'll go with number 2. Let's see. We are at 57. How far can we get today? We went up to 65. Okay, so yeah, when you get your empathy, I think I've only got 1 in the empathy. If I get another empathy point, then I can put number 2 in there, and that will go up to about 11 rather than 8 each time I speak to her. So here we get another go today. How are you doing? Beautiful. Never use number 1 until she's 100%. This athletic figure of yours is quite impressive. Number 3, many people are talking about a farmer from south of the valley who fell in love with his subordinate. Some find it repulsive, no idea why. Heart wants what it wants. Or 4, some people live their whole life trying to understand love, but love is not to be understood, but to be felt. Yes, I know, Eloine. I might try out some other games, but in order for me to do any other games now apart from Dinkum, Parlia, and Medieval Dynasty, I have to cut one of these 3 out. And I don't want to do that. You know, I can switch between Parlia and Medieval. I can take them, those ones out, but I won't do any less than two Dinkums a week. 2 streams of Dinkum a week. So yeah, it's a toss up. It's a really hard decision. I mean, I could have put opposite weeks for Medieval and Parlia and had 3 Dinkum days a week. But two's okay. We'll see how we go. I might stop streaming Parlia at some time and just play it. It could be the same with Medieval. I don't know. We'll just have to see how we go and what people want to see. If you guys aren't gonna watch, Medieval or Parlia at some point, well then there's no point in streaming it. I might say 2. It went up to 76. Yes, I got 11 that time. My body is both a temple and a tool. I take good care of it. Glad to hear you can appreciate that. Oh, thank you, Eloine. That is really sweet. That is really sweet. I really do appreciate that. How are you doing, beautiful? We might have another go. We get another go today. So tomorrow she might end up being my wife. We have number 2. I want to do with you what spring does with cherry trees. No. Number 3. Supposedly there's a hunter in the valley that stuffs his carcasses of animals he's hunted. They are reported to still look alive, just frozen in time. Well, she might accept that because she loves hunting. 4. I simply adore your hair. It shines like a morning dew in the sun. That's a bit of flattery. That might help, but I'm going to actually, because she's a hunter and her favorite thing is hunting, I might go with 3. It went up to 82, so it was a good one. Sounds pretty horrid, but interesting at the same time. I'd like to see it by myself. Thank you, Eloine. It is very much appreciated. I mean, some games are not going to be for everybody, and that's why I don't mind streaming them. And if there is another game you would like to see me stream, if I've got it, I'll give it a go. I mean, I'll stream it just so that you can check it out if you want, if you're not sure about it before you buy it even. If I've got it or if I can get it, then yeah, not a problem. I'll do that. Even if it's just a one-off, it doesn't matter. I can do that too. Okay, let's see if we get another shot today. How are you doing, beautiful? We're going to get another shot today. Number 2, what's the difference between a woman's argument and a knife? No. Number 3, I've heard that our neighbour in the west eat frogs. I've already asked her that one and it was okay. I can't stand laziness in people. Your diligence should be an inspiration for everybody. Well, that's flattery. I might go with number 4, and that took it up to 93 today. I appreciate that. I always try to excel at what I do. Can we do another one? How are you, beautiful? Sorry, I need to think about what you've said previously. So we've done enough today. So if you're lucky at picking the right questions, then you can do 3. You can ask her 3 times in one day. So tomorrow, if we are lucky, she should become my wife. Actually, never mind. All right. Have you heard of anything interesting lately? Burrow, that's where someone needs your help. Okay, thank you very much. Farewell. I'm not doing those sort of tasks at the moment. I'm trying to construct these buildings. So we can now actually, I have not shown you, did I pick up the rot out of the food bin? No, I did not. We have new skills. And it is in the excavation. We have 2 skills to look at. So we have already done the first level. The second level is Master of Destruction or One with the Earth. Master of Destruction is 50% resources recovered from destroying structures. We don't really want to destroy buildings yet. One with the Earth is 5% slower durability, loss of pickaxes and shovels. I think we're going to go for that one. Number 1. Oh, yeah, we'll go with that one. I have seen some not very nice videos complaining about it. People seem to forget the point of better. It is find issues and fix them before. Exactly. Yeah, it's all about, partly is free to play, but it's the better program. And I've heard a lot of people complaining about the controlling issues. The controller. At the moment, controller is not supported by Palia. You're playing with a controller at your own risk. Some things may not work. Some things don't work properly with the controller. So it's a keyboard and mouse game at the moment. Controller is not supported. So, you either take the good with the bad and work with it. That's as simple as that. I mean, it's not supported yet. It is going to be, but it's not supported yet. So hold on and wait, basically. I have one more. So that was level 2. Level 3 is a careful miner, a mule, or excavation master. So we will go, what we got here. Careful miner is 50% chance of extracted additional resources from deposit. That's a good one. Mule 5, we don't have to worry about the increased carry weight because I'm unlimited, so we could leave that to very last. Slower stamina consumption during extraction activities. We don't need to worry about that because I've got unlimited stamina. So the careful miner is the one we're going to go with now. Like, I mean, these other ones, after these other, they'll be the last ones you sort of do because they're not necessary. So, yeah. And yes, of course, there's going to be problems with the game, certain issues and whatever, but you've got to expect that. That's what the beta is for. The beta, it's not released yet, so it's not even in early access. It's in beta stages. It's still in, sorting out the bugs and issues stages. So yes, I need to get the rot out of the food storage and show you how to make fertilizer. This is the reason why at the beginning we go through and collect all the berries and drop them on the floor. We're going to need to cook that too, so we will take them. Yeah, I have nearly 3,000 rot, which is going to give me nearly 3,000 fertilizer. I think a lot. You go through, you collect all the berries, and at the end of the season, you drop them on the ground, and the next season they turn to rot. This is the reason why we do that at the beginning of the game. So when we need, instead of having to buy fertilizer, we can make fertilizer. And I think it's this workbench here. We go to craft and see, we can make fertilizer. You need 10 rot to make 1 fertilizer, and I've got plenty. We are going to make it all. 297 rot. 297 fertilizer we will end up with, which is, we want lots to be, because you have to, when you lay a plot down, you have to fertilize it before you can plant it. It won't let you go any further if you do not fertilize the plot. And that, yeah, it's not like you can, some places where you can have some fertilizer and not so more. Oh, yes, we also need to build a farm shed, which is now unlocked, the farm shed, because the farm shed is also for the crop making. So right beside the barn, we are going to build a farm shed. before we extend the crop, because the next person we get in is going to be a farmer, and I'm going to get them to do the cropping. They're going to do the crops, so they have to be in the farm shed. Apparently we can have, this is only a new building because I haven't worked with it much, because it was not in the game before. We had the barn. We did not have a farm shed. But I believe the farm shed is what we need so they can work with the crops. So I am going to build the farm shed. And I think we can have, I still need log. I still need logs. Okay, let's go cut a tree down. Let's just go cut a tree down and get a couple of logs. We'll be right. I didn't pick up that. We've got to give her a chance to get some more logs, you know. So yeah, I haven't actually done a lot of work with the farm shed. So this is, we'll have to sort that out. But I do believe, I did see that you can have 4 people in the farm shed. But see, before the farm shed came along, it was the barn, and you had people in the barn working, you know, making stuff, the stuff that you need, and the fertilizer and things, and the crops as well. Whereas the farm shed just works on the crops, so it will be interesting. 3 for the hammer. Do we have enough to finish it now? What do we need back here? Straw and a log. Straw and a log. We're going to need more logs. And here we need sticks and a log. Sticks and a log. So we need a couple more logs. All right, let's go get a couple more, another tree or so. Let's chop out these. Is it these trees here that I might need? I'm going to chop out that tree because that tree's got to go, because I'm going to be having my farm going down this way. So we'll chop this out. Yes, I'm going to build the farm down this way. And this is the last day of this season. So if I can actually get, I'm not sure what crops we can do for next season. But always at the beginning of the season is when you should look at your crops and see what crops need to be planted, so that you've got time to actually get them in and plant them before the season ends. 4, we want to get rid of this dump because we want our farm to come down this way. And there's another one here. Yep. Now we should have enough to finish this shed, and then we will go to town, and we will look for a farmer. Right, there is the farm shed. Let's have a look in the management. I still have more skills. What skills do I have? I have a farming skill. Cool, cool, cool. What shall we go for? 5% more experience gained from farming activities. 25% chance to harvest additional crops in the field. Or 5% lower durability of farming tools. I'm going to go with the farming tools. First off, yep. Because most of the crops are going to then soon be done by somebody else. Oh, that's what I was looking at. I was going to look. I've still got more. What else do I have? I've just done that. Oh, okay. No, I haven't done all the farming. I still got 2 more farming. So we have also, okay, whistling summons your mount. I don't have a horse yet, so I don't need that one yet. 10% less stamina consumption during farming. I don't need that one. But I need to choose one of those 2. So we will just go with the Whistler. Because stamina-wise, I have unlimited stamina, so I don't need that. So we'll go to number 3 now. Farmer's Trance. 10% faster farming for the next 10 seconds. Stacks up to 1. Yeah, I'm not sure how that works. A skilled rider, 10% lower slow amount stamina consumption. I don't need that because I've got stamina. Skilled orchardman. 10% more crops in the orchard. We will go for that because we will be making some orchards, that's for sure. And skill levels done. Management. Charms, you want to go to the management tab and check out the farm shed. Buildings. Farming. We have 2 farming and the barn has nothing in it yet and we want to check this one out. Okay, we need to have a hoe, a bag and a sickle or scythe, and they're in the main resource area, so they will be able to get them from there as long as they are in there. I might have to make some more bags. Now, what work will you be doing? Oh, it comes up with no work. Okay. Interesting. It automatically does it maybe. When you add somebody as a farm. I could actually add but I still need the logs. Now, the barn workers, see, the barn has some, I am going to need, the barn does all this. The barn makes fertilizer, which I've just done, so it's not going to need to do that. Not going to need somebody in the barn right now to do any of that because I haven't got enough crops and seeds for it to do so yet. We definitely need the farm shed first. You can have 4 people in the farm shed doing the crops. So I am going to extend the crops, the farm, the farm. And because I've already done that as a plot, I can't extend that. I just have to do another one beside it. So I will do a bigger one beside it. How far can we go? I will see how far we can go with the crops, but I don't want the carrot plant. I want to, no, it's not that one yet. I want to go to farm up here. No, buildings, farming. No. Oh my God. No, it's all tools. No, that's a road. I don't want the road. I don't want the road. What are you doing? You've forgotten what you're going to do, how to do it. You've forgotten how to do it. Buildings, fences, gates, furniture and decor, roads. Okay, it's got to be one. No, that's just roads. You don't want roads. You just said that. No, that's not going to give me farming. It's not in the fences and gates. Of course, it's under building. Stupid. You know this. You've done it so many times, and yet you just forget. Okay. We are going to leave that spot because actually I'm going to put, yes, Shams. Think. Do it first. Q. No, wrong one. Q. Okay, you are going to put a road in here. You are, so that you can walk between the crops all the way down to the road. Well, at least to here. There, put a road in. There you go. Right. Oh, your road wasn't very straight, Charms. But that's okay. We'll fix that later. Oh, I'm doing it a lot today. I want to put this farm in before the end of the day comes. Because it's the end of the season then. And building, Charms, farm, plot. Because it's the end of the season then. So, you know, how far down can we go? Yeah, keep going. Go down as far as it'll go. Okay, it'll go. Okay, we'll want to make it 10 if we can. Can we make it 10? How about you turn around and go back down that way? We want to make it 10. Yes, we can make it 10, but not 11. 10 and go across 10 if we can. 9, 10. I don't think we'll make it across 10. We might. No, 8 is about as far as it's going to go. I think trees or something are in the way if we go that far. Yes, there's a tree in the way. If that tree was not there, no, the road would then come in the way. Oh, that's 8 by 10? Nine by 10 and we can't do it. 8 by 10 we can go. All right, we'll just go with 8 by 10 will be big enough. Because this whole thing has to be ploughed. But, if I go and get a farmer, then it won't need to be ploughed. They can plough it. They will be able to plough it as long as they have enough tools. So at least it's down. Let's just check it out because the day's nearly over in the which means the season's nearly over. And I will be calling it a stream at the end of the season. Yes, I have plenty of fertilizer for them. Now we're going to go from winter to autumn, I think. Carrot goes from winter to summer, so summer must be next. Okay, so whatever cabbage can be planted. So maybe it's just cabbage that can be planted from summer to autumn or winter. I'm pretty sure it's autumn and then summer after winter. So it could be a lot of crops to be planted then. If it's autumn, we will have grain, wheat. Wheat will be able to be planted. Rye will be able to be planted. So yeah, wheat and rye. Spring is next, you reckon? Okay, no, okay. Spring is next. So carrots will be replanted. Cabbage will be planted. Beetroot will be can be planted. Onions can be planted. And wheat can be planted, oat can be planted, and flax can be planted. So they can plant a lot. So I need a lot more seeds. I don't have all those seeds, but they will plant whatever seeds I do have. I really, with the time, the seasons too, I have no idea. I have no idea whatsoever. So we will, but then if I do it as well, if I do the hoeing, it gets my levels up. So if I do this lot, where's the hoe? We have the hoe in 3, 4, it must be 7. Yeah, hoe is in 7. So we will actually go through and hoe it because we actually get the experience from it. So doing the first plot yourself is not a bad idea. Even though you don't have to make them as big as what I've just made it though. Because I'm going to have to get some money from somewhere and the hoe breaks very quickly. No, what broke? It said the hoe broke. But the hoe, oh, well, I must have a different hoe. Must have more than one hoe. The hoe breaks very quickly, so you will need a few hoes, but you also need hoes in the resource storage to accommodate the farmer when you get the farmer in. I mean, and if I really, really wanted to, because I'm not focusing so much on, but then the farmer, you have to run around and find the farmer. But what I could do, because I'm not focusing so much on building any more buildings right at this next section, next day or whatever, I can put my wife and move her to the farm. And she can do the farming for now. That's why I got a wife that was skilled in a lot of areas, so I could actually move her around until things get settled and she can be in her main job that she likes, which is hunting. So yeah. All right, come on. Yep. So, yeah, that's what I will do for the next day. Since it's nighttime, I actually do that while I remember. Otherwise, I might not remember next week when we come in. We are going to go to the housing. We are going to go to the farming because I want the farm shed. And we're going to put her in here as a farmer. I just have to make sure there's some bags for her and a hose for her, and there's whatever seeds are in there that she will use that she can. For now, see, there's the end of the day. And yes, it looks like we are in spring, and I've got to go and pay taxes. But I am actually going to finish the stream and the game there for today. And we will be back next Friday with Medieval Dynasty for the next episode of Medieval Dynasty. And we will continue with the farm and getting my wife so she can run and pay the taxes for me as well. But we shall do that. Thank you all for joining me, and I hope you have a great weekend, and I will see you on Monday for some special Dinkum, the Dinkum secret reveal. Thank you very much, and have a great day and a lovely weekend, everybody. Until next time, bye-bye for now.